Kraven Sergei was given magical waters to communicate with all animals, have dominion and superpowers by a girl known as Calypso. He got superpowers to climb buildings like a cat, to run like a cheetah and see far objects. He could also dodge bullets, had dominion over all animals, and became their protector. He developed a list of all badas people, and once on his list you couldn't survive death. He became a hunter of human beings, and the list his father was also there because he was a drug dealer. All started when Craven and his brother Dometri were picked from school by his father to go for hunting as he teaches them business. The key above all was not fear, not show mercy to the enemies, and being bold as a man. When his father was hunting with his friends, the second day of hunting in the jungle, Craven and Dometri were attacked by a lion. He told his brother to go behind him for him to shoot the lion. He had mercy upon the lion, and it attacked him and tasted some of his blood, which made him unconscious, and ran away with him with bullets from his dad. When Calypso had gone to visit her grandmother, who used to stay near the jungle, he talked to her and foretold about her using the cards. She trusted her granddaughter with the magical waters, and when she was leaving with her parents via the park, she met the young Craven very injured and gave him some of the magical waters to heal him. He started seeing magical revelation, and then he was taken to the hospital, and doctors did what they could, but they failed to heal him. After some time, the magical waters worked on Craven and came back to life miraculously. He was healing quickly and was discharged to go home. His father condemned him for threatening his brother's life and his too. He showed him the lion that was to eat him dead, and it made him furious. When he went to his room, a wild peacock came to his window, and he felt like going with it since he could communicate to it. He parked his belongings and escaped from his father's house to the jungle. He went by a ship far to Russia in the jungle. He started realizing his powers slowly when he heard buffaloes, which passed by him without harming him. He got surprised by the running and jumping abilities he had got, and he became a jungler. As he was moving, he saw a group of hunters in his zooming eyes hunting buffaloes. He went there to see the buffaloes, and the men appeared before him telling him to go home where he belongs. He shed blood for his first time with courage and became the protector of all animals. Whenever hunters could come to hunt, he could make sure that he kills all of them. When some hunters had killed the elephants to the horns, he stopped them and one car passed him, but he scanned the car's number plate. He went to their boss first and killed him before they reached. He killed them all. He had a list of bad people and could mark all he could finish. While on the burial of some of the people he had killed, he came to see Calypso and showed her the card she left him with. She called him for a talk and talked to him about work to hunt bad people. She told him to start with his father. Here comes Mr. Rhino, who could turn into a rhino and was using his backpack to stay normal. His second in command came to him and told him about him being on Craven's list. They then looked for a solution on how to kill Craven since his list was a must target to die. He had no mercy to bandits, even he could follow them in prison. He followed one of the gangsters in a prison and killed him like a roaring lion, and escaped the prison like a cat climbing walls like a cheetah. This made the speed merchant and Mr. Rhino scared and looked for a solution to get him through kidnapping his brother Dometri. One day when Craven had come from jungle to attend his brother's birthday party, they celebrated the party and went home when Demetri was very drunk. They slept, but Craven felt irritated in the house with AC and went outside because he was a jungle man. When he returned to the building to find his brother from his apartment, he reached there and found blood on his brother's bed. He went in front of his apartment and saw bandits taking his brother. He jumped from the apartment like an eagle and ran after the car like a cheetah. They managed to kidnap his brother and went with him up to Mr. Rhino's base. They ordered for $1 million from his father to free Dometri, but he refused because it shows his weakness. He told Calypso about the kidnap of his brother because she was a lawyer. She connected him to some clients she works with, but that client had been bribed and killed. They took Craven into a trap, and when he went to the place, he was told to rescue his brother. The place was bombed, and the bandits started celebrating knowing that they had killed him. He appeared behind them and finished them like a hungry lion. The speed merchant met Mr. Rhino and made a conspiracy to attack him. They made an attack on him in the jungle and a cheetah feasted on them. Craven killed all their soldiers and he became unstoppable. They set a helicopter on him, shoot bombs to him, but still was unstoppable. He met the speed merchant who had an antidote to Craven's powers and he shot him with it. Craven lost all his energy and power and fell down. Mr. Rhino's man left when Speed Merchant was going to finish Craven and took the information to him. The Speed Merchant was given a direct arrow by Calypso and died immediately. While Mr. Rhino was going happily knowing that he had killed Craven, they had a loud sound from buffaloes coming them. The buffaloes stopped them from proceeding and Mr. Rhino changed his appearance to a beast rhino. He fought him and subdued him and saved his brother. On his list, he was left with his father, but he killed him using a bear. When his brother knew about it, he also promised to put him down because he had already gotten powers to change to any person he wanted. That's the end. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.